Hey, good morning everybody. Today's video is going to be titled Data for Dummies. We are going to dumb down wireless technology and help all of you get a better understanding of how it works or why maybe it isn't working. We're going to talk about your tablets, your big screen TVs, your cell phones, your printers, and everything that you may have at home that runs on a wireless local area network. Before we get into the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and don't forget to go down there in the corner and subscribe to the channel and follow us on all of our projects. Now let's get straight into Data for Dummies. Okay, let's take a look at what we have going on here. I've mentioned to you guys in previous videos that we always run data lines to every room. We collaborate with the owners. We find out where they may want a TV on the wall. Maybe they want it high, maybe they want it low, or maybe they have some other network operating equipment that they want somewhere. So we collaborate with the owners, we find out what their needs are, and we never ever just put a few Cat 5 or Cat 6 lines on a wall. We try to put them on every wall, but we coordinate with the owners and collaborate with the owners to find out what their needs are. And so what we got here, you can see right here all the data lines that we've run so far. This is Cat 6. That's what I normally run. Okay, Cat 5 to me is older technology, but still works great. So if you have Cat 5, no problem. Cat 6 is just a little better, a little more advanced. So you can see right here all the lines that we run so far. I think just over 3,500 feet. So we're going to run about 6,000 feet of data lines in this house. And I'll show you what we've done. You can see right here, we have 2 going to each outlet. Goes down right there. I always run 2. We very rarely run any RG6 coaxial cable anymore because that's older technology. Most things run off data lines, right? That's what we have here. You can see the outlet up here. This one will go in there. But we've done that everywhere in the house. And I know some of you might be saying, hey, bruh, this is all wireless technology now. Why are you hardwiring? We always hardwire because there's nothing like having hardwire to your systems. Okay, and I'm going to explain that when I get into Data for Dummies. But you can see right here, same thing in the bedroom here. We ran 2 of them. We'll bring it in this box right here, right? So all through the house, we've run data lines everywhere. Now, over here, what's going to happen is you see different colors. See this yellow one hanging right here, right? We color code everything. So I use blue for all the data lines and the wall for like computer connectivity and all that. I use yellow to run to my wireless internet access points, okay, like a ubiquity system. We use green to run to our thermostats. We use red to run to our security cameras. And we have a whole bunch of different colors that we use for different things in the house. And then right here will be our wireless closet. We will take out this stud right here that says panel. That will be a thermostat. That will be a climate controlled with a thermostat closet to handle our amps for our speakers, to handle all of our patch panels, to handle all of our switches for our cameras and everything. Very elaborate system that we always install in every project. So that's pretty much it. We run hardwire to everything. And now let's get into why we do that. Okay, so I pointed out earlier in the video that we run hardwired data lines everywhere. And in my opinion, this is just my opinion, there's no comparison. Wireless is great. Everybody uses wireless for everything. I use wireless. It's great, but you have to know how to use it, right? So I'm going to make a really easy example to follow along here, all about your data. What's happening, why is your internet slow? Why is your TV buffering? And what I'm going to do is use a water tank as an example. So here's a water tank, and this represents your house. It's full of water, full of water, full of water. Okay. Coming into this water tank, which is your house, is a main water line. Now, this is the feed from your wireless internet provider. Okay. This to you represents 500 megabits per second. Now, when you sign up for internet, they're going to tell you you're going to get up to 500 megabits per second. So 500 megabits, not megabytes, megabits per second. Up to is the key word. Just like when you buy a car, ooh, you get up to 21 to 29 miles to the gallon. Never happens that way, does it? Keyword, up to. So I'm going to use water to illustrate how you're losing data. So let's say you're getting 500 gallons a minute into this tank, and your tank is full. So now no water's flowing in because your tank is full. This is your internet access, and this is your data coming in, and you're not using any data until you turn on a faucet. Here's a faucet. You turn it on, water spilling out, which is data going to your tablet. So there's a tablet, okay? You turn on that. So now what happens is you're now watching a video on your tablet, and your water level starts dropping. Uh-oh, what happened? Well, data is pouring in, right? Your data's pouring in, but it's also pouring out to your tablet. So let's say you have perfect world, 500 megabits a second coming into your house. Now you're watching a video, and let's say that video, you're watching it on high definition. Let's say you're using 150 megabits per second, 150, right? So now what does that leave you? 350, correct? So now, you know, another family member comes along and they turn on another faucet and they're using their cell phone to watch, I don't know, TikTok videos, right? So let's say they're watching TikTok videos, and now that's using 100 megabits per second, right? So now you got, right, 150, then you have 100, right? And then someone else comes along and they just got home from work, and now they want to watch videos in their bedroom on their tablet, right? And there's another 150, right? So you can see what's happening here, right? Uh-oh, your tank is running out of water because 500's coming in, but you've got almost that much going out. But then you reach the pinnacle of your career and you rush down to the nearest big box electronics store, and you finally are going to purchase the holy grail of electronic devices. You're going to buy yourself an 85-inch, right, OLED flat screen, ultra high definition television. And you take it home, and it takes you 2 hours to get it out of the box, and then you assemble it. Then you put your wall mount, and you mount it up there, and now you get the whole family together, and you're all sitting around your ultra high definition television, and you're gonna tune into YouTube and watch TCI Development videos, because that's what you want to do every night. And you turn it on, right? And other kids are here watching tablets, and then you've got your Nest door alarm that's Wi-Fi. And then you have a thermostat in your house that's also Wi-Fi. So all these items are Wi-Fi, and they are all using wireless data, right? You turn on your ultra high definition flat screen TV, and what happens to Paul on TCI Development? He freezes. And you say to yourself, well, this TV is a piece of junk. I just spent $4 grand on this thing. I'm going to call them right now and tell them that I bought a lemon. You don't understand. Why are your videos freezing? Now everybody's running out of their rooms and they're saying, Dad, my tablet's frozen. What's wrong with the Wi-Fi? Well, what's wrong with the Wi-Fi is your ultra high definition television may be using 200, right? So you got 150, and you got 150, that's 300. You got 100, that's 4. Now you got 200, that's 600 megabits per second that you're trying to use when you are only getting, at the perfect world, 500. You see what happened here? Your water tank is empty because you're using more wireless data than you're getting in, right? So every one of your electronic devices that is connected to Wi-Fi, and no, Wi-Fi does not mean wireless fidelity. That's not what that means. Everyone that's connected to it is drawing more data than you're taking in, right? This is why we hardwire everything. So we don't run into this problem. We will run hardwire data lines to all the big screen TVs, right? Because this house is going to be fully automated. This is what's happening. You might be getting on the phone calling your wireless provider going, hey, your internet sucks. And they're going to say, why does our internet suck? And I say, because everything's buffering. My videos won't play. Well, this is why, right? Everything's Wi-Fi now. You're using more data than you're taking in. This is why it doesn't work. This is how it works, right? You can't take in 500 gallons of water and use 700 or 600 gallons of water. That leaves you with no water. You're going to end up like Lake Mead. So this is how it works, right? This is why we hardwire alarms. Now, if you had an alarm system, there's another one. Oh, I went with wireless alarms, right? And you've got one of those Alexa. There's another wireless device. Every single one of these that you turn on is using data to watch videos, to watch anything, to make calls. Now, your cell phone. A lot of you rush out and you go, oh, I need a new cell phone because mine's a piece of junk. It doesn't work anymore. Why doesn't it work? Open up your little folder on your cell phone. Let's say you have a cell phone that has 60 gigabytes of space and you have, 59 gigabytes of photos and videos on there. Now you don't have enough to run the operating system. So your phone stops working and you rush out because you've got to get that new $1,500 phone because yours is now a piece of junk and you've justified yours doesn't work anymore. Guess what? Back up all those photos and videos on an external hard drive and now your phone will be back to working like it did the day you bought it. You're using up all the data in your phone. That's how it works, right? There you go. Simple example. This is why we hardwire everything. There's nothing wrong with wireless, but if you're overloading the system, it won't work properly. It'll start buffering. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this helps you to understand a little bit about data, why it works and why it doesn't work. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching my little example I put on the board here for you. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hopefully you can learn something by watching our projects. That'll help you with your project. Have a great day.